I'll be explaining how you are a bum in JJS. Alright, so you may be thinking, oh, I know I'm not a bum. 9 times out of 10, you are the bum. Okay, hear me out on this. Normally, you are the ones saying that, oh, this character is broken, even though you also are using the character that's broken. For example, I know there's a lot of people out there that say everybody's a bum while they're using Naoya. And Naoya is one of the most broken characters in the game. Now, you also may be thinking, well, Toto's not skilled, so I guess you fall into that category. Wrong! Okay, Toto is one of the top 3 or top 4 most skilled characters, okay? You might think he's a bum, okay? But his moves are super slow. But at the cost, you get block breaks and decently high damage. It's not even the highest damage in the game. Nowhere near it. But people like to assume that it's a broken character just because any beginner can do 1, 3, 2, 4. And that's why you may be thinking, well, that's why he's broken, because, well, any beginner can pick him up. Well, unfortunately for you, you still gotta utilize the swap and all the combos that come with him, okay? Sure, all the combos are decently simple, but how are you gonna manage the swap, okay? How are you actually gonna manage the swap as a beginner? Exactly, you can't. I've seen so many Toto players just abuse brute force and elbow drop just because it block breaks. That's not a true Toto player. That is a fraud. Okay, I've been most of the Toto players have faced. Now there are a few exceptions, you know, like 5 Toto players total that I've met at least. Okay, that I have met. Okay, I know y'all are getting impatient, so I'm gonna just summarize it for you. Toto is not an unskilled character. If anybody says that, you are bad. Okay, like, whoever said it, they are legit just bad at the game, or they don't know how to actually counter a Toto, okay? You literally just block and hit right before he does. It's not that hard, okay? It is not that hard. Yes, I know I said I'd wrap it up, okay? But we need to get back to the actual video real quick. So, some of you are like, well, then how am I a bum? I'm using this skilled character, you know, like Yuji or Toto, okay? Well, it really just depends on your skill level, okay? But if you lose to somebody with lower kills, that's not considered bum behavior. What's considered bum behavior is running away or spin blocking, okay? Spin blocking, literally all the good Gojo players just block and then just turn in a circle to wherever direction you are, okay? Then stun you and then do their stupid combo that does like 90% of your health that you can't escape from, okay? You are a bum if you use an unskilled character, okay? Okay, here are all the unskilled characters. Honored One, 10 Shadows, Perfection, Defense Attorney. Puppet Master is an in-between since it's very spammy but does little damage. Head of Hay is 100% one. Disaster Plants, True Cannon, Lotus Sky. Star Age is also an in-between. Aspiring Mangaka, Lucky Coward, okay. Crow Charmer. All of those, and I mean all of those, are unskilled characters. And if you're watching this when, you know, a new character has been added, yeah, you'll probably be able to tell. Normally all the new characters are very unskilled. Okay, the skilled characters that, you know, at least take some are, hold on, where is it? Restless Gambler, okay. Blood Manipulator. Cursed Partners. I'm gonna say Puppet Master again. Salaryman. Let's see. Yeah, that's roughly it. Okay, and now, the most skilled characters, the rarest kind of, person thing, the rarest character that you will find that's actually incredibly good is the one I'm using, which is Switcher. Okay, but there's also Vessel. The only reason why I'd put Toto above Vessel for like skill wise for like max potential thing is because there's way more Yuji really good players than Toto really good players. Like, I'm not even joking, there's only about a handful of Toto players that genuinely almost never lose. And then there's like, a couple thousand or more, or that use Yuji and almost never lose. Mostly because of the Manji kick, okay, in Black Flash Chain. Soon, I will be dropping a video on how to actually become, good at the game, regardless of what character you use. So make sure to stay tuned for that.